loves, welcome back to my channel. So it has been a while since the last time that I filmed a video, and a lot has changed. Stuff has changed. So yeah, I want to try to update you guys as quick and as much as possible. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. And those of you who are returning back, welcome back. So you guys know, if you've been keeping up with like my videos and things like that, you guys know that I am getting ready to go home for 6 months to my home state, as my husband is going to be deploying. So yeah, lots of stuff has been happening. I chipped my tooth last weekend. Yeah, I chipped a tooth, and I haven't had the best mood since chipping a tooth. And yeah, we've been taking lots of family trips. We've been to to the zoo, and we've just been busy. We've been trying to do fun things along with still trying to get our life in order to go home September 1st. So yes, lots of stuff. So I'm going to try to update you guys as much as possible. And if you do hear some baby cooing and whatnot, it's literally my son, who's next door, who went down at 8, and he is currently still fighting his sleep. So I apologize if you can hear it, but I need to have that on because my husband is gone this week, and so yeah, I'm the only one. Oh, this is such a busy week already. So yeah, let's get started. So you guys know that I started using the Happy Planner Classic, and this is new. I got this, I'm going to turn my son down just a little bit. You probably still might hear him. But I got this from Hobby Lobby. I got this like daisy cover from Hobby Lobby. And I don't know. I don't know what my obsession is with zip folios, but I'm really loving them because I find having a zipper folio to just be so much more convenient. Like, I was using them for the Moleskines, and I don't know, I just like being able to stuff everything in them and then zip everything up and then throw it in my backpack and not worry about, like stuff falling out or stuff getting dinged up. Everything seems to be very well protected. So I'm loving the zip folio phase that I'm in right now. But nonetheless, I've been using the Happy Planner Classic size. You guys know that I'm not huge on Happy Planner products, and I'm really trying to give them a go. I've had a couple of experiences that weren't the greatest, and I will touch base on that. Like, one of the first covers that I ever bought, I think I might have to check my son. I'm not really sure what's going on tonight. It could be the fact that his dad is gone. So I'm going to try to get through this though. But if you've been following me, I did a, if you haven't, I've done a D-stash, and one of the items I gave away was a Happy Planner Classic zip folio, and I believe burgundy. I just gave it away because when I originally got the zip folio, it wasn't to my quality standards. So I have a couple of very conflicting, feelings about the Happy Planner. Their inconsistency is just what kills me from wanting to pursue their brand like full force. I always find other stuff. I like their accessories, and that's hard to wrap your hands around. I love their accessories. I think their accessories are useful. They have a lot of useful accessories. But I don't know if, they don't do quality check, quality control. I don't know if they do that. And then also, I just don't, it's easy to go to the store and get it off the shelf, and yes, it's a lot cheaper. But I also like knowing that I'm going to get a product that was quality inspected, and also a product that, you know, doesn't have overly decorated spreads. Now, a lot of you have messaged me and let me know that the Happy Planner does have, you know, like a more neutral line, and they do, but they only have it in one size, which someone mentioned that, and I was like, you know what, you're right. They only have it in one size, and I believe it's the vertical. And if you're not a vertical planner, and let's just hypothetically say that you don't like vertical and you like a horizontal or maybe the dashboard layout, then that line isn't going to do much of anything for you. However, I did go back to Hobby Lobby and I surfed through a crap ton of whatever my Hobby Lobby had, and I came across an undated dashboard layout for the Happy Planner in Classic, and it was very neutral, literally black and white. So I was happy about that. I snagged it as soon as I saw it because my Hobby Lobby literally doesn't have anything. But yes, I snagged that one, and I was like, yes, it's 12 months. So yeah, to that. Okay, so I got this and I was using this. This is the dashboard layout. I've de-chunkified this one a bit. I've taken out some of the things that I didn't really care to have in here. I used to have a bunch of stuff on these pockets over here. I've taken all of that stuff out. I've just de-chunkified it. I also messed this one up because, well, I didn't do it necessarily, but when I first got this planner from my local Hobby Lobby, it already had a couple of dings like on the paper ends. And so I took the cover page out because I was just like, you know what, it's really bad. And then the page after that one was kind of like that too. So I ended up having to add tape to it. And then I just kind of like did this in Canva and put it on vellum and then taped it on here because I don't have a disc punch. But I don't know. After I did that, I was like, I'm just not in love with this planner. Like, I tried several ways to make this work with this layout. I love this little Live Love Posh pink cover, but I'm just not a fan. I'm just not happy with this particular Happy Planner. And it's crazy because I love the disc bound system. And I also love the dashboard system, but I'm just not like this, like what I did in here, I'm just not loving. I didn't really care for how I did this July monthly. I didn't like it like after fact. I was looking at it and I was like, it looks very busy and unorganized. And although I like the bullet journaling aspect, I really was just like, there's some things that I'm not liking. Maybe it was just because I had a lot of stuff going on for the month of July. I don't know, but I didn't like it. There were some things that I was like, okay, there's probably a couple of things I would do differently. So, I mean, I used it. I definitely used it. And I also purchased the budget extension pack. So I also purchased that and I didn't use it. So I pulled all of that stuff out of here too. And so, yeah, I just really didn't vibe with it. Like, I didn't even care for how I did this August monthly. I'm out of frame. I didn't care for how I did this August monthly. I don't know if you guys can see me that well. Maybe I need to add a little light. I did get these Get It Done half sheets, which the inside I've turned into be like just random notes throughout the month. I have a master monthly list and it's huge because, like I said, we're moving. And then on the back, I had like some YouTube stuff that I wanted to kind of do before we move so that I had at least stuff to upload. But I don't know. I just wasn't loving it. Like at some point I was just like, I don't know. I liked it when I first started it, but I was like, It's just all the colors. I feel like it had to keep up with a color theme. Like, I don't know. I started missing my plum planner. So I ended up setting up my plum planner for the second half of this year. And little old me spilled a beverage all over the planner. And it was orange, so it wasn't like it could dry and then I could use it. I spilled a beverage all over the planner and all over the gray cloth or linen cover that I had purchased for it that I didn't even get to use, and completely ruined the whole thing. Like, I had a big jug of water and I drink Mio. I usually put like Mio in my water, and I spilled it all over my stuff. And I was so pissed that my husband went out and said that, you know what, I'll replace it. You can get another one. But because we're moving, there's no way that I could tell if I would get it in time. So we went back to Hobby Lobby and I picked up some things. So this is another Happy Planner Classic system that I have. So because I wasn't really fond of my dashboard layout, like the Homesteader, I thought that one might have been, like the more of the neutral that I could find at my Hobby Lobby. I didn't like the cover. Well, I like the cover. Let me just rephrase that. I like the floral cover. I just think it's very busy. Like, it's pink and then you have the flowers on the outside of the cover. And I just wanted something that was a little bit more toned down, something that was a little bit more grown up, and also just something that I could just add my own spin and flair to, because I felt a little all over the place in that one. So I got this one, and I was trying at this time to find something that was similar to the plum planner layout, because again, I had ruined my stuff. So I ordered this cover from the Happy Planner website, and again, I like their accessories, but what kills me is that when I got this cover, I was just like, quality control is not a thing for the Happy Planner, it seems, because there was like a dent. There is a dent like in here, like a crease, and I actually took my iron and tried to smooth it out, and it didn't really work. I mean, it flattened it, but it didn't really smooth it out. And then there were a lot of like little glue pieces and like just dirt and like dust all in it. And I was just like, you guys send stuff and don't even check. That's what kills me. I know companies do that, but it was like, come on, y'all missed that. Y'all missed all of that stuff. So I kind of feel like I got like maybe a used one, or like maybe, I don't know, like one of the lesser good ones, but whatever, we're gonna work with it, right? So all the rest of this though, I got from Hobby Lobby. So again, because I messed up my planner, my plum planner, I ended up repurchasing just about everything that I had from my plum planner almost. So I got this cover. These are all Happy Planner things. I feel like such a hypocrite because I had mentioned several times that I hate the Happy Planner system. Like I don't know. I'm trying to give them a second chance. But I like their accessories, and I feel like such a hypocrite because I'm using Happy Planner stuff right now. Eat those words, Jazz. Eat those words. So anyway, I came across this. I don't know if this is like I don't know. I think it's called Modern. Correct me if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it was black and white, literally, with like a splash of like tan and whatnot. So I quickly swapped out. I took everything off of my Jane's Agenda 2-inch disc, and I put my 2-inch disc on this system, and Oh my gosh, I love this so much more than the homesteader setup that I had. So I got these stencils. I knew the Happy Planner had stencils, but I also was like, I like the icons and stuff, but this works too. This just works for what I need. Because these fit in the Happy Planner much better than my original stencils, but I can still use the icons if I want to. I did purchase some Avery dot stickers. These are like, I wasn't looking for anything aesthetically pleasing. I was just looking for something that I could note take, like important stuff like appointments, things like that, because those are important to me and I would like to be able to see them. I've been using a lot of dot stickers and I just find like color coding that way a little bit easier sometimes than using markers. And so I already had a bunch of accessories. Like I had these Happy Planner pockets that I was cutting down to fit into A5. So there was one that I didn't cut down, and so I just put it in here, and luckily it was the black and white one, so happy about that. And all I have in here is just like some page flags, and then I took some of my A5 accessories and stuck them in here because I feel like it gives this planner a little bit more dimension and also some character that I've had in my plum planner. So I'm bringing a little bit of that in here. So I did mention that I got the undated 12-month dashboard layout. And so I swapped some stuff from that planner to come in here. So I swapped the hello page and I swapped the first month of this planner. So this planner is essentially, if I can get there, this planner is essentially the checklist layout, okay? So this is very relevant to the plum planner because in the plum planner, you know, it is a vertical priorities that I was using. The only difference is you don't have your habit tracker box up here. You also don't have a box here to write any little tidbits. And you have full length boxes for Saturday and Sunday, which you don't have in the plum planner at all. And you don't have the sidebar. So I've been since I took out August, and I'm using the dashboard layout for that. I took out August and I've just been playing in these checklist layout pages. I've just been playing in them. I've basically, here, maybe I can show because it will make a little bit more sense if I just show it. So I have some pages. See, like I messed this up anyway, so I took it out. Let's see, August. Okay, here we go. So I've been playing in these to kind of get a feel for what I like. And so basically my intent is, maybe I should just use, okay, 9 and 10. Take these out for a second. Okay, so now all we're seeing is this. So my intent, like I said, is to use this top part for appointments and big reminders. This middle part will be my daily to-dos, and then this bottom part will be notes. So I've been watching, I know she's been watching me too, but I'm watching her because she uses the vertical layout. Gosh, what is it? Natalie Writes Plants. I will tag her, but she kind of does something similar. I've been like looking at hers and I was like, okay, it is very similar to her layout is basically this layout. Only difference is she doesn't have the dotted top section or the check boxes in the middle. She just has all blank. So I'm learning because I'm new to the Happy Planner, obviously, so I don't know about all the different layouts. And also, I'm just using this for the time being because I'm giving it a go. I'm testing it out because this is more of a budget option compared to the plum planner. So yeah, I'm thinking about possibly doing like these top boxes as your appointments and reminders, because for me this is the focal point. Like, this is what I need to see for the start of the day, and I like this. I do like this, and this is why I chose a layout similar to this in the plum planner. Is because if I don't use dailies, this is literally your day like this. The way that it looks confuses the mind when you have a vertical layout like this. But what I like to do most of the time with these is turn it horizontally and then try to visualize what my sections would look like this way. So if this were a horizontal layout, if I were to split my weeks in half, so let's just say, hypothetically speaking, this is your week, right? Like the Hobonichi. If I were to split this in half, one half would be my appointments and reminders anyway. And then maybe this side would be like my to-dos. But if you turn it back, essentially that's what it is. It's just broken down in 3 separate boxes. So okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking that I'm going to do with that. Now, the sidebar here is new to me because I'm not quite fond of the sidebar in the weekly. I don't really know what to do with that sidebar really. But again, I've been watching Natalie Wright's plans, and I've been kind of looking at her side, like how she has stuff in her sidebar, like she has a mini tracker. And so I'm thinking maybe that could be useful. Like maybe I can put my meals, like this particular week I did a meals down here. Maybe I can use like a sticker for that. Also, I did like a weekly task list. I think I can just scrap that in total. And what I think I could do is like little habit tracker stickers, or I could even draw out little habit trackers for like medications and water, like maybe do like a weekly water tracker or something. There's a couple of different things that I'm thinking of maybe to do. I could also do water, like maybe split this and do like water and meals along the side instead of notes. Yeah, there's quite a few different options that I can do with this, but this is the layout that I had picked up, which is similar to what I was using before I destroyed my inserts. Now I'm getting a little excitement. Maybe by the end of this week, someone is sending me something, and I'm kind of excited to try it because I've seen the layout, and at this point, I'm just like, I don't even care if I don't even start the checklist layout. I'm just going to try stuff until I find something remotely similar to the Plum Planner, and also something that I like, because I love the Plum Planner, but I do talk about how expensive all of my add-ons. Someone asked me that, and I had to break down why the cost for what I had was so high. It's because I have a crap ton of add-ons, and I also franken plan by adding like 5 books into one system. So it gets pretty beefy with the price. Outside of that, it's pretty affordable if you're not doing customizations and you're just getting the planner as is. But I like a lot of stuff. So yeah. So to go back to August, I put in, so I have quite a few of my A5 accessories in here, but I put in one of the months from the undated dashboard layout. And I love the dividers and stuff because they're so neutral. They're just black and white, and they go with this planner because like all the dividers for this kind of look like this anyway. So yeah. So here's my monthly for August, and okay, I chose to do some stickers again. I was getting a little tired of just using my stencil, so I'm using some of my stickers again. I felt like I couldn't use them in the homesteader because everything was looking like it was clashy. I don't know why my brain thinks that way, but this is a little bit more toned down and up to speed with me. So yeah, again, using those color dot stickers like I've been doing from planner to just highlight some of the more important things. I like doing that because it's clean and I don't have to worry about the bleed through on the opposite side in case the paper is really crappy. I also added in this A5 pocket. This is also something that was from my plum planner setup. I added this in here and I stuck in some of the mini Happy Planner project sheets. I'm pretty sure that they have project sheets for the classic size, but I like to watch Mandy Chavis on YouTube. She does a lot of like putting in like the mini or like A5. Is she using A5? I know she does like a lot of the little mini. I think she's using the big Happy Planner. And I thought classic was the biggest size, but apparently there's a big Happy Planner, which is like what, 8.5 by 11. But she uses like the classic size pages and some of the mini size pages within her planner. And so that is something that I've been kind of like, that's something that I got from her, which I've been doing in the plum planner. It's just taking like these little mini sheets, because to me this is enough for like a project. I don't need like a whole, like big spread like this for like a project list, because I don't do enough projects for that. So I stuck some of those in there because I'm going to be doing some home projects, like packing up some closets and labeling some storage bins and whatnot. So that's my mini little project. Again, I stuck one of these in for every single month. So there's one for every single month, like October or September has one. They're the Get It Done half sheets. Well, they're like full sheets, but they're folded. And again, I stuck this in so that I could have a master to-do list for the entire month. This is something that I wish I kind of did in the plum planner, but the plum planner has a dashboard for the monthly, so you can kind of map out and break down your monthly that way. The Happy Planner has it too. However, it's like, it's just not my favorite layout. They have like, like this priorities, your task or take a note section, and then important. It's not my favorite layout. Plus, I would like to have, everything within the month so that way I can kind of see it instead of it being a part of the tab. So there are some things that I'm liking about the Happy Planner with using it, but nonetheless, I put this in here as a monthly to do. So these are all the things that I would like to accomplish. They're more so moving based. They won't all look like this every single month where it's just like a crap ton of to-dos, but this is basically just stuff that I need to just tackle for the home. And then the back of it is, I copied a lot of this from the homesteader stuff. It's just all YouTube projects, Instagram stuff that I want to kind of film for you guys, and whatnot. And yeah, before I move forward, so what am I going to do with the homesteader? I think I will still keep it and use it. I think I will swap out months out of here, because this is also an 18-month planner. I think I'll swap out months that whenever I want to try something different, I will swap that in versus using the undated, because then I'll have to put stickers on these. So it's just whatever I'm feeling. I think I will still use it though. First week of August, same way as I've used it for the homesteader. Only difference is, instead of using the stencils, I'm using my Avery dot stickers to kind of color code like those big appointments. And this section is still meals. This is probably like the best highlight for me with the dashboard layout, is that there's literally a section here that you can turn in for anything. Natalie writes plans. I've noticed she uses it for like spending, like spend tracking. So many ways you can use this. I like using it for meals because I kind of already have like a way that I'm tracking like spending. And then this is this week, and yeah, this is what this week basically looks like, and it's the same thing across. So the difference between the Homesteader and this is in the Homesteader setup that I had the other one, the dashboard layout. Gosh, I had a list pad. I had 1 month of the undated dailies, and then I had the whole 18 months. Oop. Are you okay, poo poo? Jeez. In this planner, I kind of thought it through a little bit more, so I took my time at Hobby Lobby, and I have a couple of extension packs that I can use to help me out, because again, my plum planner had a lot of this stuff, and since I ruined it, I had to find things that were similar. So I did get the budget extension pack from Happy Planner. It's very colorful though, and I'm not really fond of like the dividers or anything, so I might ditch the dividers in total and just use the pages that I need, which is sad because the back of the divider, there's like a page that I really like where it breaks down like your household utilities, food. I'm thinking about maybe copying that page like on a different sheet and then maybe gluing it in or paper clipping it in. I don't know yet, but I have that. In this planner also, I have a notebook. So this one I thought through a little bit more. And remember I bought those, these, they work so much better in this than they did with the Homesteader. So I pulled one of them back into play. They're very stiff though. A while back, someone mentioned to me that they didn't like the Happy Planner punch, and I can almost definitely understand why now. It is very hard to turn. These are metal discs. These are from Jane's Agenda. And I find the Happy Planner, like when I have a bunch of the Happy Planner stuff on here, it is very hard to turn, like very hard to turn. So yeah, I'm understanding that the disc punch makes a huge difference. Again, I have another one of those like A5 pockets. This is just so I can stick like smaller pieces of paper in here. And then I have this notebook, which I was like, this is just so perfect. It's just literally a 3-subject notebook that I can literally break up and use however I see fit. So love that. And then I put 6 months of dailies in here. Do I need 6 months of dailies? No, but I put 6 months in here just in the event that if I want to do daily planning instead of like the weekly planning, or if I need extra space for whatever, it's here for me, and I don't have to shuffle through packages of refill paper to find, you know, like daily pages. They're all here. What I need for the current time, it's here. My goal, since we're going home, is to not pull stuff out. I'm just going to use it like you would a coil planner, and everything will just stay in here. I'm not going to, you know, swap out a month because the month finished. I'm just going to keep everything in here. The only thing I probably will swap or unswap is the daily pages if I end up using the daily pages more so, and of course if I need more. But outside of that, I'm not really gonna swap anything out too much. Just don't want to be bothered with that. But this is my new setup, and definitely love it a whole lot more than my previous setup with the Happy Planner. because I just wasn't feeling all those florals. I like flowers, but it was the spine, then you got the dividers, and you had that cover. It was just a lot for me. So, and I like decorations, but I like doing my own decorations. So that is that, you guys. That is what I've got to show you. Super duper love the black and white theme. My planners are always chunked out. Every time I get these 2-inch discs, I chunk them out. I like how slim this is, and I know I was a little skeptical at first about the Happy Planner, but I think that a lot of you who have mentioned things about the Happy Planner are right. They have some really good affordable options, and it just takes a little bit of deep diving, a little bit of digging to find it. So I hope you guys enjoy that quick little update. Let me know what you think. Definitely keep giving me your opinions and thoughts on the Happy Planner and letting me know about these things that are out there, because I don't know about other brands outside of what I've been using, and I'm very close to that brand because that's where I started my discbound journey, like full throttle started my discbound journey. But let me know what else is out there. Looking for some budget friendly options this year, not trying to spend no ridiculous amount of money on a planner system. I just want something that works and that's similar to what I like. So definitely keep leaving those suggestions down below. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next planner related video. Bye guys.